Hola, fellow card hunters. Card hunter update real quickly for you. Went to the Chantilly show this Sunday. Had family events on a Friday and Saturday. Wasn't able to make it there earlier. Really wanted to, but couldn't do it. So I got there Sunday. I'll also say this too. I had prepared some cards to get autographed by Will Levis, and he was supposed to be doing autographs on Sunday, and he canceled. So that really sucked, because that was like one of the primary reasons I was going to Chantilly show this week was for the Will Levis autographs on some rookie cards. I mean, God, that pisses me off. He was not there. Bo Nix was there. I think Penix was there. I did not plan for them. They don't have any good cards out I want to get autographed. And again, I just wasn't on my radar as much as Levis was. Really bummed about that. I did get that notice. I want to see their Saturday night or Sunday morning. So I knew a little bit ahead of time, but just really bummer. So I did plan to meet some people up to sell some cards, some people I've sold to in the past. I brought some slabs up with me, mostly Stephen Curry color cards from Monopoly. I also brought some Victor Wembanyama 9s and 10s, and some other random cards, some mainly, I think it's all basketball. And I decided I'd go by the Chantilly show to drop off a bunch of cards for ComC. So that didn't happen either, right? Number two thing that did not go well. Let me just say this. This is just a feedback vlog video. It's not a critique or criticism. CSA had nothing to do with this. Their show didn't not have ComC there. But ComC was not there. I did not see them. Unless I missed them or they went out there. They were there Friday and Saturday. Whatever. I did not see ComC, which is a bummer. Because like I said, I had a whole box of cards right here that I had prepared to drop off to ComC. And now I'm thinking to myself, do I ship them now? Do I ship them later? I don't know what to do. I'm definitely going to send them to ComC. I might grade some of this, kind of my point. I might go through some of them again. I might sell some raw now. Originally, I was like, I'll drop a bunch off in June and I'll be done with it. Now, they come again in October, I think it is. Maybe September. But that's a long time. I'm not going to wait till then. So I'm either going to ship or I'm going to resort these ComC cards. So again, that was a bummer. Again, I had a plan. What did go well is the selling of cards. I'll say it's kind of funny. I have a number in my mind when I get there, what I want per card. And you get there with a different person, they'll give you a number. Oh, the comp is 50. I'll give you a 48. I'm like, yeah, sounds good. I'm thinking in my head, I'd take 40 on it. So most of them were good. There was one card, I'll be honest, I think I took less than I probably should have. But I felt like I was getting such a good deal on all the other cards. I was like, yeah, what the heck? I guess that seems fine to me. But I went there with the goal of getting some cash. And I did. That's another thing I'll just say too. That's one of the number one reasons I go to the Chantilly card shows. I get cash. I can use that cash to buy more cards. I can use the cash to buy boxes, whatever I want to. But I cash out at the Chantilly show almost every time they're there. Or I bring in slabs. There's always some, and I don't get in a big conversation. I'm not using my status like, hey, it's me and Ziggy. I try to lay low. Go in there. I know a few people I've sold to in the past. How you doing? You want to buy some more? Here's what I'm selling. What do you got? They know me as Ziggy, so I guess they must know I'm on a website. I don't know. But hey, Ziggy, what do you got? I show them what I got. And I have a number in mind. I will say one interesting thing. This card has not sold. I brought this to, I don't think I brought this Chantilly, but I brought it somewhere else to try to sell it, trade night. And no one wanted to touch it. The recent comps on it were like 8 something. And I would definitely take less for it. In fact, I told them at the show the other day that I would taking 500 cash for this card. I'm telling you that right now. And someone says, well, I'll give you 500 cash. I don't know if that's bad or good, but it's a beautiful card. And here's what he told me too. He goes, right now he's looking for cards between 50 and 150. Anything over 150 just is a little too expensive, too big of a chase, whatever. I'm like, you know what? I kind of understand that. Which makes me think to myself, a lot of the cards I sold, right? I sold, I want to say 5 or 6 Stephen Curry PSA 10 all color. One was numbered to 500 gold from Monopoly. One was like a light blue. I will tell you this too. I offered them to a guy on Facebook. I want to say for $200 for 5 cards. I think he was doing basically $40 a card for 5 Stephen Curry PSA 10s. I offered him $200, and he didn't do it. He turned me. He actually said, "Well, how about just these 2?" I'm like, "No, dude. I want to sell all 5 of them for $200, or I'm going to take them somewhere else." I ended up getting more for those cards when I did it at the show. I think I got 50 for 2 of them. I think I got 40 for 2 of them, and I want to say 30. So I've got more than the 200 for those 4 cards. Another thing I'll mention too, I sold more of those the Wimby Prism Monopoly PSA 10s. I think I got 38 from the guy at the show. I think on eBay I've been selling them for around 40-ish, and I think I sold them on the PSA Vault for like 30 something. So those are all right around the same area too, which is still good. I mean, I'm getting those cards in breaks, I'm paying the grading fee, and then I'm, selling the card for cash, getting cash to recoup some of those breaking fees. Now, what is the total cost? I could say some of the cost of those cards might be, it's not the dollar. There's definitely a cost for the Wimby cards, but it's a great easy flip, man. It really is. What else? What is this one? No, that's not it. I brought some other 7s and 8s I was going to give away to people, but I really didn't stick around that long. Like I said, overall, very good show. ComC not being there kind of sucked. Levis not doing his autographs kind of sucked. But, it was just Sunday for me. I did see some other people were there. I guess they left before Sunday. Like, comment, subscribe.